That's like our fucking vocal warm-up right there. Kill boss.
Who was Lilo?
Mommy made me mash my M&M's. The tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips.
I have to get the...
Absolutely all abbreviations are ass.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hey, that was almost a good chord.
Almost.
Close, but no cigar.
Well, let me tell you, everybody, Merry Christmas. We have our red and green. It's January 8th.
January 8th.
January 8th.
We never did the Christmas lighting. I felt like we needed to.
Exactly. Yeah. So Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah.
That is 2 weeks in a coma.
Give Nick a round of applause, man. He took a long time to get these lights up.
It's true. Right?
It's a very, very long time.
For the people in comas.
Yep, exactly. So, we've been gone for quite some time, but we've got many stories that have come with us. I
would say we last video we recorded, I think, was before Christmas even, and a whole bunch has happened for me personally.
Yeah,
Same.
It's been a crazy holiday.
Yeah, it's been
both
a crazy
for the world
season.
and for everyone's individual lives.
Exactly.
Yippee.
And holy shit, quite frankly, we have enough stuff to talk about for 2 different podcasts, so we're just going to talk about how we have so much stuff to talk about instead of talking about it.
There we
That
go.
is the catch.
That's the
hook.
dream.
That's the swing of this one. So get ready to talk about some things sometime, eventually. So, gentlemen, are you ready to get drafted?
Yeah,
No.
let's fucking go. No, I'm not. See, I also... see, the thing is, if I do get drafted, I'm not really that worried about it, because the moment I get into that office and they're like, alright, son, lift a weight, I'm going to be like, no more dares, let's do a truth.
That hit me.
Then they laugh. Then they laugh and they let you off scot
They're like, alright, son, get out of here.
Alright, get out of here.
You little scamp.
That's exactly what
They're
I was
like,
gonna
nah,
say.
get back in here. We'll send you to jail.
I don't think they would even
Need us.
want me to be drafted, and B, can get me drafted.
Yeah, I think wasn't there like a law
They can't
about
catch
that?
me.
Isn't there like a law about the draft? Like you can't be drafted?
Yeah,
or
if you're
something?
like mentally unstable.
Yes!
hitting the jackpot, baby. What's good?
Or if you have like, for instance, I have like athletic asthma, or not athletic asthma.
Also known as athlasma.
It's just asthma, really. I don't know why I said it like that.
He's got an athlasma screen TV.
It's like asthma, but for cool athletes. You guys wouldn't know about it.
Yeah, not cool. You're not an athlete like me.
It's such a bad time to say that. So because they won't let me, go through boot camp and all that stuff and throw me into a place where I'm probably just going to die anyway from running 5 meters from any area.
Exactly.
Now hear me out. Here's how the Army handles it, right? We just make a bunch of robots. It's just a bunch of humanoid robots. They all have guns, and we give the controllers to gamers. Gamers Rise.
Dude.
Gamers Rise. I'm pretty sure that's a movie.
It's like...
It's a very profitable movie.
I'm pretty sure it is a
called
movie.
Terminator 2.
Terminator 2.
No, it is actually. It's called fuck. There was the one where it's like, if you die in the game, you die for real.
I think that was Gamer and also Jumanji.
Sword
that
Art
was
Online?
No, it was called Stay Alive. I remembered because I'd watch
I'm pretty
Aqua.
sure it was Jumanji.
Jack Black on his YouTube channel trying to play games with his son. Dies in Fortnite. Man, that's some good content,
That's
baby.
content, baby.
That's content. That's rich.
Anything with Jack Black is good content, though, really.
That's true.
That's rich.
At a core level.
At a core level, yeah. I firmly believe that I would start to be in the drafting process, but I've got hellacious attention deficit disorder that requires constant medication. And quite frankly, Iran, that's going to be really, really hard to go there and be like, sorry guys, pause, time out. I gotta pop one in. Does anyone have any water? Pretty quickly, it's
Nah, see, I think at that point you'll be like one of the cool action movie guys that you're just like, I eat my pills with no water because that's brutal.
It's like taking one trip from your car to put the groceries away.
It feels like I'm being choked by a 2-year-old when I do this.
Maybe I just can do a little spit. Nope.
No, still there. I feel it. It's like eating. It's like eating a Kraft American cheese single, like without chewing it. Real tough.
Yippee.
Borderline pasty.
It's no. Let's assume that it is nice that America has a buttfuck million troops.
Yeah.
Not saying the troops are buttfucking, just saying that the troops have a fuck ton of butts in the regime.
Yeah, we have a lot of people and we have a lot of really cool toys.
We got a lot of toys. So I'm not too concerned over the idea that a much smaller country versus a million of us. It's not like we're going to put our whole reserve out there,
Yeah,
but I don't think we're going to get drafted at all.
Well, also, we're recording this on the 8th, and in the past...
Christmas.
In the past, 3-4 days, around a week, maybe even? I don't even know. It's happened all so fast. First there was the attack, and then there was the funeral, which I don't know if you guys saw, but that one was kind of a...
Debbie Downer.
A little bit, but, everyone was really upset. And then there was an attack on a base, I think, or just a camp or
an Iraq base.
Yeah, and then, either they all missed or no one got hurt at all.
I think it was a warning shot, yeah.
And now, and I'm probably wrong because, let's be real, but I could have sworn I saw something today about how, now America's trying to make peace with blowing up their president and then them firing back.
That wasn't their president, though. That was their general.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, buddy.
Nick, cut that out,
I
please.
love you.
I will not.
You have to. That's not good for the channel.
But Jeff, don't make me edit these.
Yeah, I was going to say, whenever I'm like, Nick, edit this in. Never once has it happened. Why? Because why would he have to?
That was just a joke.
It better have fucking been.
It was their general that they blow up. It's funny because when they presented that idea to Trump, you seen the Simpsons movie?
Mm-mm.
Never mind. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
Nick, have you seen the Simpsons movie?
No.
All right. Well, I guess I'm the only white person here.
Talk to them. Tell them about it.
In the Simpsons movie, they presented President Schwarzenegger with 5 possible plans for dealing with a ecosystem crisis in Springfield. What? And they were like, all right, so we've got 1 through 5. Number 3. Well, why? I already chose. I chose to lead, not to read. I picked number 3. Trump literally was picked a random one because it made him look like he was tough. Even though that option specifically that he picked was supposed to be so asinine that he would have to choose the logical courses of action. So the one bait one that was supposed to make the other options look good, he picked. And then they had to do it because his butt cheeks are in the Oval Office. What a fucking fluke.
Dang.
That's a goof and a half that almost caused a fucking war.
Well, on a lighter note, how's everyone's Christmas?
Pretty good, actually.
Today was pretty good. No, my Christmas was excellent. I didn't have to go to church.
Hey.
This is the first time I've never had to go to church in Christmas history. And quite frankly, Mamma Mia, I never realized how much that made Christmas worse.
Really?
When I'm going to swing this back into a lighter note. Don't worry.
The Lord is watching, so you better.
Sorry. All right, I'm good. After the Sandy Hook massacre,
Gentlemen, let's go through American history here a little bit.
So starting back to the Big Bang. No, after the Sandy Hook massacre, the head pastor, the Dark Souls boss himself, decided to ease everyone's mind by, having some humor, some lighthearted stuff, and being like, children, it's okay. Let me play the best Christmas movie, Die Hard.
That is the best Christmas
There were
movie.
kids screaming and leaving the room.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah, because, the thing happened.
The thing happened. If you haven't seen Die Hard, go see Die Hard in theaters now.
And they always ran it for 3 hours of a woman came up to me the other day and she said, listen, my husband, I don't think he's faithful to me. My children won't respond to my text messages, and I'm all dried up down there. What do I do? And I said, the answer is Jesus. Like, for the love of fuck, can the answer not be Jesus? Can the story not be Jesus goes to temple one day, Bethlehem, on donkey, and said, I am God's son God. I bestow upon you fish. I am God's son God. Can we just have a story of, like, Jesus one day rode down to Atlantic City, and then there he bought 2 women from an underground basement, and he took those women and made them live stream for donations.
I have no idea what your point was.
My point is that
either.
church is boring. Okay, it's all temple church boring. 3 hours hymns.
But you
Go the
said
fuck
that-
home and open up your new Oculus Rift.
But you said that not going to church was worse.
No, not going to church was the best.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn we started on the opposite note.
Nah, it's okay.
I might edit it now just to pull that back.
Oh, so when it's convenient for your mistake.
Yeah, you're damn right, Jeff.
I mean, what
When
are
you
we-
edit the video, you call the shots.
I was gonna say,
Fuck.
what the fuck are we going to do? We've hacked into Nick's editing. He's trying to do it, and suddenly his mouse cursor moves. Nani?
The little paperclip helper comes up and is like, oh, get fucked, bitch.
Oh, dude, have you ever seen those, like,
That's not the voice I
it was like a really long time ago. I think they might still be, like, sometimes coming out, but animator versus animation, have you seen any of those?
Oh, I
those are
miss
so
those.
I
good.
used to
Yeah.
love those. Those used to be, like, my favorite thing.
Alright, what would be your...
Oh, that's just what it reminded me of, just the idea of my cursor being attacked by the paperclip there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would
yeah.
be great.
Some fourth wall breaking stuff.
He goes into your Minecraft account and plays
In
Minecraft.
fact, that might have happened. Did that happen in an episode?
Yeah, that
Yeah, it more than
It definitely
absolutely did.
Ah, jeez.
Man,
Yeah.
raspberries, right?
Also recently, Logan helped host a live stream event for the bushfires in Australia.
I did. I poured
Yeah.
hot sauce in my eyes. I ate half a bottle of mustard. And I tried to eat a raw egg. And I did 20 push-ups. And ironically, the thing that succeeded the most was the worst one, pouring hot sauce in my eyes.
Excellent.
So now I owe the Australian Fire Relief Fund, like, some $50. Which I could do. Actually, I need to do that once this podcast is over. It was very fun, though. I got to meet a whole lot of people. Best yet, Vosh. I got to meet the
Stampede?
the Irish Ducky Zero Punctuation dude. He was really funny. Got to meet a man from New Zealand. I got to meet Butch the Bully from Cool Cat.
Cool Cat?
Nice.
Yeah, I got to
yeah.
meet him. He literally talks to me like you guys bully me. Like, ironically,
So
it was the
just
exact
talking
same.
to you?
Oh God, that was
Sick burn!
Bring in the real
Savage.
heat now, baby.
bring in the
Feeling it.
dancing lobsters.
I'm getting it.
I'm feeling it. But yeah, no, we had a lot of fun. We played the Jackbox party shits. We just talked about life for a little bit. I brought on my cat, and he said, "You got a cool cat." I was like,
Don't bully people.
"Yeah, don't stop being so mean to me."
Well, that's cool. Those are actually like a lot of cool connections just to hang out and have fun with.
And most of them wanted to do it again. I mean, majority of the viewers were coming for the Vosh and Best Yet debate because one of them is true liberal, and the other one is true socialist.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's like,
Interesting
I didn't know the
conversation.
definitions of true and true. It's apparently very different. It wasn't really a debate, though. It was like the most polite exchange of ideas I have ever seen on the internet.
It's almost like a conversation doesn't have to be incredibly
Mean.
hostile.
Exactly.
Or a
It's
meme.
Fascinating. Meanwhile, the comments are over here, like, just spewing, like, mean things and stuff, and I respect that. At the exact same time, it was me and the actual guy doing it. My good dude friend, red hat, red suit, red man, big old red cheeks Ryan himself, Osiris, Ocelot, as we said in our introduction video.
I was say I would link that video, but I'm like 80% sure that it got copyright struck.
Oh man.
Oh, for the I'm leaving Logan Hub to go to Mountaintime video.
Oh no. The event, the live stream event. He uploaded it, but it got taken down for copyright when I checked.
How would it be?
How?
We didn't do anything copywritten.
I don't remember who claimed it, but I remember it looked like a username.
I will fucking kill them.
Could have been somebody for Cool Cat.
It was me.
You copyrighted the video.
He was like, haha, I've got you now.
Tell him, joke's on you. But yeah, during the whole time, me and Ryan were just like fucking around. Like, I would change hats. I would get out of my outfit. I'd pull out my cardboard cutout of Ben Stiller, if you remember from Delta Sigma Phi.
Oh yeah.
I still got him. Don't worry.
Do you do?
I do.
Oh my god.
He was on the live stream. He's got so many BBs in him.
Okay, fish hook real quick. So, throughout
Don't worry, I got
throughout
you.
our time in college, we had this cutout of Ben Stiller. That what was the face was he making? Was he making like a Zoolander face or was it
No, I got him.
Smithsonian?
I'll say it's-
Yeah, Smithsonian.
Yeah,
I got him
Smithsonian.
when I was working at the Cinemark, and the Night at the Museum 3 came out.
Yeah. But it was so great because he traveled so many places on campus, hid in so many windows. You know when they're just like,
I
staring at
would
you.
move him so many places to scare the shit out of our own roommate and other fraternity members.
Let me tell you, we all collectively just kept his wardrobe on fleek, accessorized the man. It was a beautiful, beautiful thing.
It was the best tradition.
Sometimes something as simple as a cardboard cutout can be part of the golden years.
And the worst part is they're like, yeah, we're just going to throw out this whole thing. I wish I grabbed more. They had like a T-Rex. Robin Williams was on there. They had like the Prophet, the Pharaoh, my bad, the fucking cowboy and shit, Owen Wilson. I should have just grabbed more, but I was like, no. He goes in my car. He's mine now.
Remember the T-Rex cutout in the shed?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was another big one too. Movie cutouts are just so cool sometimes.
Yeah, they really are.
It's
but
a big wild.
fish hook back.
Fish hook back.
Yeah, I was just fucking around with him, and people are like, what is the top hat motherfucker doing in the top left corner? He's really thrown off the vibe of the stream. Like, I can't focus with this dude fucking around. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't know what these guys are talking about.
You were competing for the spotlight in the top left corner of the screen.
He always is.
Yeah.
What would it be like if you gave other people the spotlight?
They had the whole spotlight, Jeff. You want to watch an hour and 40 minutes of something I don't know about?
Because it's copyright claimed.
Well, so yeah, it sounds like I can't now because it's copyright claimed.
It is copyright claimed, I guess.
Interestingly enough, the same goes for Logan beating Dark Souls.
Hey,
Copyrighted.
Copyright.
stop that. Fucking... No, he also uploaded a couple of other clips from that exact thing that aren't copyrighted, so there are bits and snippets of various parts of the stream that you could still go and watch on the red suit interviews thing. Rhinos Hire.
Did he have anything? Did you guys ever? Wow, sorry. Did y'all ever talk about the fires that are going on down there?
Holy shit! He made me draw a koala on fire.
What? What do you mean?
So I was in that thing with the I think it was Sergeant Ducky, and I'm so sorry if that specific person is watching. I'm trying to remember your name, but I can't. I think it was Cynical. We all had the objective of drawing a koala bear on fire, and those guys were actually semi-decent at drawing because they had Photoshop, they had syntax, they were able to probably syntish, yes. They had the proper tools for it. I'm over here with my mouse and Microsoft Paint. I'm drawing dog shit, and I'm like, don't vote for me, guys. Because it was, whoever was watching got to vote who had the best one. I got second place.
Wow.
I scrapped it halfway, replaced it with the 6th JoJo, take a shot, and then scratched out her name, wrote Koala Jeremy, made her high, and I wasn't even done by the time we were all done. I was like, oh shit, sorry Ryan, hang on. Oh, I'm on fire! And I drew the fire in MS Paint. It was fucking great.
That's
Oh, yeah,
absolutely savage.
Yeah. So yeah, all in all, I've seen the clips of the Australian fire. It's not
brutal.
good.
It's brutal.
It's really bad.
Authentically, when I see like the videos that firefighters post of like various parts of them rushing through, it doesn't look real. Like all the trees are 100% Minecraft on fire on all ends.
Did you see the chick that did the thing where if you donated for $10 or more, then she'd send a nude, and she raised like I want to say she said she raised over $1 million.
She did, yeah.
She did.
Which is insane. First off, that's an insane amount of nudes to take. She
I
probably
was gonna say that's a day off from work.
She probably just took a few and then just like cycled them. But
Just
what?
Like trading cards? Like,
Yeah, like, all right, here, you get my
I got
my
edition
Pikachu
too.
nude.
I got butthole with bedazzling.
This one is rock. This one is
Shiny
a rock type nude. This is an electric type nude. Water nude.
Do you think it's more sad or impressive at the fact that
Legendary nude.
that much money was raised that quick because of nudes?
I think it's inspiring.
I think it's inspiring. I think it's a statement about what people are willing to do for nudes, but also the power that they can be used for.
I also think it might give... I think it also might give people a little bit of a good karma feeling when they're like, oh, this is for charity. Show me your tits. Like, no, it's not creepy when you do it.
It could normalize some things.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is the first time that I feel good for asking a girl for nudes.
Because it's going to a worthy cause.
My penis. Oh, and Australian fire.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. I mean, the little column A, little column B.
Something about kangaroos or some shit. I don't know.
Some shit's going down.
Oh my god.
Who knows? Who knows?
And they
life is so crazy.
They also keep trying to like push down this agenda that was like, yeah, no, 47 people have been arrested for starting the fire. I'm like, no, they weren't.
There were people that were suspected to have started the fires.
That's what they're pushing, but it really isn't though.
It was they said it earlier that it was a wildfire, right?
It was a wildfire, yeah, and I'm sure that someone started it, but it wasn't 47 people trying to be psychopaths or anything, or whatever. Yeah, don't quote me. Quote Jeff from earlier. It's merely that there is definitely a behind-the-scenes, okay, this is definitely some sort of climate change bullshit where, you know, everything's dying, it's dry, it's real dirty bushweed bullshit. Kangaroos are already flammable. As we all know, we learned that in science class. Mm-hmm. And instead, they're like, no. There was 47 of them. That's why there's so many fires at the same time. No, it was clearly a series of them that spread around from just dead plants. From dead plants. That's just
get you.
Plain cut and simple.
Them plants, man.
It's shitty. I mean, fuck. Stupider reasons cause fires now in America as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe not as terrible though, but we can look forward to Mad Max becoming a reality.
Oh man, that's gonna be really dirty.
That's gonna be
so dirty.
Somebody get them a wet wipe, am I right, ladies?
There aren't gonna be any showers.
Ooh.
Well, enough about Christmas.
Enough about Christmas, guys.
Perfect segue into New Year's.
Perfect segue into New Year's. I did not do much.
I worked at a bar on New Year's Eve.
I tried to show my mom's new boyfriend a game called Dark Souls. You may have heard of it.
Logan started. He hasn't beat it yet, but
Stop!
This has already been said, like, in one of these podcasts.
I'm gonna scream.
Don't. You're gonna mess up the audio, and then it's gonna be a horrible podcast for everybody who's listening.
You're gonna mess up my life. It's gonna be a horrible experience.
How
for
can
me.
you show anybody a game that you haven't even played yet?
Don't you even start with me on that
That's the
one.
bigger
Logan hasn't
question.
even played Dark Souls, the new meme.
John already tries to convince everyone that I haven't even beaten a video game before. I'm not starting with this haven't even played Dark Souls.
No,
bullshit.
yeah, that's ridiculous. You've definitely beaten a video game before.
Yeah, I have.
Dark Souls just isn't one of them.
Damn.
How do you feel?
Damn, that was a tag team.
Like double fire there.
Jesus Christ, that was some WWE slamming on my ass.
Did you
Don't
guys?
quote me.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't quote me.
I'm quoting it right now.
Here
I
we
write a
go.
book, you see, and I keep it in my basement.
Your book of brains we call our YouTube video selection.
Book of secrets.
Yes! Anyways, one of you was about to start using your mouth to make words.
I think so, yeah.
Sorry, I have a cough. I'm a little sick right now.
Yeah.
Oh!
It seems to be going around this holiday season.
You guys see Iraqi's art for the Paralympics in Japan 2020?
No.
So, in
Japan
Japan,
had a stand.
it did!
Of course it did.
In Japan, they hired their best artists that were culturally influential, and I guess like some of them were designated towards one area, whatever. I think some of them were like leaders who had their things more important. I don't know. They could have been all equal. Fuck me. Am I right? Fucking Iraqis was, or Hirohiko Araki, the creator of JoJo, take another shot. Fucking made one, and it's cool. It's like two dudes descending from clouds into Japan to go do the Olympics, and both of them have amputated legs and have like the little crowbar fake legs and stuff, and they're like sprinting or falling or whatever. And it has like the little Japanese typhoon thingy over Mount Fuji and shit. But if you look closely, you can see little JoJo things in it. Take a shot. Like, you could see Golden Experience, take a shot. You could see Killer Queen, take a shot. The other guy that's running instead of falling, he's got Zawardo, take a shot, all over himself, and he looks like Dio, take a shot. And you could see Aerosmith, take a shot. And you could see the fucking strength giant ship stand, take a shot. And finally, you could see the gigantic airplane that Notorious B.I.G. in Part 5 was on that, got destroyed, all heading to Japan at the same time. Take 3 shots. So I've effectively killed everyone.
A quick note for 2020. I'm gonna try to get this podcast on Spotify. It shouldn't be that hard by my estimation, but I'm gonna try.
Have we tried SoundCloud?
Well, I'm pretty sure we can get it on Spotify.
Those are for
pretty
fire
easily.
mixtapes only, Logan.
Yeah, our mixtape is not yet fire, but for those of you listening to podcasts while driving, please don't take a shot.
Yeah, not right now. Wait till you
get to the office.
Yeah. The office. Wait till you get in your cubicle.
Just pop down your desk, open your bottom shelf. You got your bottle of.
You got a handle of vodka, and you're like, sorry, boss.
Handle of whiskey. Sorry, was listening to
Chug
podcast.
the whole thing.
He's
like, boss comes out of his office, he's like, I know I was listening to.
I was here. I got here early so I could start.
Everyone, get naked. That would be immaculate. And for those of you driving, you can listen to these guys, but unless you're not a pussy, go ahead and you do you. Decide for yourself. Wink.
Wink, wink.
This podcast does not endorse drinking and driving. Please
This podcast
is sponsored
endorses the Lord.
The Lord, sobriety, wildlife, nature, betterment of all human beings.
Raid Shadows Legends.
And Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, man.
Sign up now and get 4 exclusive heroes. You could join my clan and get 3 million gold or whatever the fuck they use.
There you go, free advertisement.
There we go, man. We're putting it. Raid, you better give us some fucking money.
I don't think anyone from Raid is even close to listening.
Yeah, they're too busy collecting more than 20 champions on their
ads. All their ads are the
champions.
exact same.
And a kick-ass storyline.
And I know there's I want to say it was a JonTron video where he talks about how all video or mobile game ads, they want you to do the same script pretty much. But all of those Raid Shadow Legends are literally the exact same script.
They really are. It goes in the exact same formula.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, now say something about joining your clan. And, of course, the YouTuber themselves is going to be like, okay, so do I have to run it myself? And, of course, they're like, no, we're just going to, pretend to be you.
Yeah,
Yeah. We've got 2,000 of you dumb assholes under our grasps. Please still sponsor us. They're not dumb assholes. Please. They're legitimate champions that you could collect. I'm just surprised that game is the one that won over the hearts and souls of every YouTube channel ever and made all the money ever.
I think
You know,
it's just like
but here's
whoever's
the
ready to
thing.
pay, you know?
Here's the very small, well, not small, very questionable thing.
I'm very smart.
What if it's actually good? What if the reason...
What the fuck is wrong with you?
The ads are drilling, piercing into my brain.
I was gonna say, Jeff, I think that's Stockholm Syndrome.
I think I'm getting sick.
Oh, fuck.
And, I tripped over my thing.
Oh,
It was me.
you made the audio users wonder what happened. Nick got on his phone and downloaded it from the mobile store or app store.
I'm playing it right now. I love the creative heroes.
I love this bit. It definitely hasn't gone on
This
too
bit
long.
has not gone on too long, nor
This-
has it lost track of where it's going.
This bit is brought to you
I'm glad
by
you asked.
Raid Shadow Legends. Anyways,
On another
Let's
note, for 2020, let's do something very cliche, something very something that everyone can relate to.
boyfriend does my makeup. Let's do it.
Yeah, Nick.
I was gonna say I'll do both of your makeups, you fuck asses.
Yeah, he's got a harem of guys. So what?
What do we got for?
The other one are our Patreon subscribers.
I might end my my perpetual singleness this year, which would be wild. Although it will be a pitiful. It's been a fun time being a cool dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm glad that you have money. That's something I didn't have when I was not single.
It will help. It will help.
It makes things a little easier.
I'm saved up for dumb date shit.
Yay. But yeah, no, we'll see how it goes. It's still in the early stages, so don't you bozos, you bingos in the comments start getting all hyped up, because Lord in heaven knows that I'm probably gonna ruin it.
Oh,
But-
don't think like that.
Oh,
Come on, now.
Logan. Don't
Come
think
on,
like
man.
that.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
come on.
quit doing that. Stop. Oh, the negativity, it's bleeding into my soul.
circle.
Help me. No.
The only way to get rid of this negativity is to sign up now for 50 free rubies.
No, fuck that. All right, here we're going to more positive things. Do y'all believe in resolutions? And if you do you have one? Did you think about getting one? What are you doing? What's going to happen
I always
in
think
2020
about
for
making I always think about making a New Year's resolution. I never do, because I never really follow through it, and I forget if I even made them a few months in anyways.
Exactly. I think if you wanted to do something, I don't think a date should.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like another day
just
of the
do
year.
it.
And don't get me wrong, I like holidays because it's like, oh yeah, parties and everyone gets together and whatever.
Celebratory hot dogs.
But yeah,
and mac
on
and
some
cheese.
level, it is just like another day.
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
that is big brain mode. But you can't deny that. You can't
That's
deny
roll safe.
that the atmosphere, the spirit in the air, kind of compels you to at least be like, huh, you know what? It has been a whole year, or in this scenario, I think it's a little special because it's a whole decade that's now done in the books. It makes one wonder, right? Like,
You're
what do you
not
feel
wrong
like
about
you're
that
gonna
one, Mr. Hefro. Fucking in that exact thing, we were just talking about how me and Jeff, that is, in the other room, we were just talking about how when you feel a great change is coming, like in your environment or your workspace or your love life or your family, you could feel it happen, that something big is going to change, and it will change your life. And if you try to hold on to it as long as you can, perhaps you could keep things the same way, but they will never be as good. Like, you have to flow with that change. For me, Jeff, and Nick, I believe all of that is happening right now.
Wow.
Whoa. Sometimes for better, sometimes for worse, sometimes, whatever. Just sleep upstairs instead of in my basement.
what?
And I think my resolution is just letting the events come and change my life as they come anyways. And
Alright.
seeing where this wild ride takes me.
Yeah, it's sort of like you might as well live out the sitcom situations while you still can.
All right, cool. Yeah, I
bigger
was just
penis.
wishing for better health and stuff like that. But fuck talking about New Year's resolutions, am I right?
Yeah,
It's a stupid thing that stupid people do,
Oh, Jeff.
and I'm certainly not a stupid person. Okay.
No, I used to do New Year's resolutions, and I just was like, it was always like, oh, I'm gonna try to do this, and then I was like, oh, so this was an unrealistic goal.
Okay, well then keep.
I'm not gonna
resolutions.
make more realistic goals, Jeff. I don't believe in it.
I don't even know why I try.
Jeff, if it makes you feel better, I do have a realistic goal That's B.
It's okay. It's probably stupid anyway. Not your idea is stupid. Just
Okay.
talking about making.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
That did not come out.
Well,
right.
both.
God.
Well played. Golf claps for Jeffrey.
Golf
and
claps for
Kojima.
me and Kojima.
And Kojima.
And Nick for maybe, just maybe, breaking the cycle
What cycle?
Break
of
the wheel.
being single.
Oh, thank you.
Is it a
You're
cycle or a straight line?
It's more of a straight line, but
It's a resolution.
it's not a resolution.
Because that's stupid.
It's just something.
I
that's-
loved how you phrased
You
that.
almost-
It's not a resolution.
You almost got him though. I was there for that.
It's it's just like something that's happening. You know, it's like it would have had. It could have.
It
could
would
be
have happened.
It's just
July.
convenient
It
that
could be
it's
happening.
happening.
It's happening right now. Is the thing.
Nick, listen, it's Christmas in January, and it's also about to be Halloween in January.
Wow. BoJack Part 2, the final is coming.
I'm actually kind of want to push it back a little bit more if I could.
Really?
I don't want
If
it
they
to
can
end.
make more episodes, or
Oh, yeah,
I
if they
just
can
don't
make
want
more
it to.
episodes.
This is the permanent thing. They're not going to
know.
make a spin-off about Todd. I wish they would, though. Please.
If you're out there listening.
If you're out there listening, Mr. BoJack, man, Ralph, Bob, I'm not going to say your whack debate. If you are out there, please, for the love of God, Todd spinoff, that's going to be great, okay? We don't care about the rest of them, except for Mr. Peanut Butter.
Peanut Butter.
Make a PB Livin' spinoff.
PB Livin'.
Can we just
Don't make any more, what was it? What was the one that they tried to make? The Tuca Birdie, the one with the birds
yeah.
that nobody watched?
No, I heard it was good. It's just clearly whatever.
The ratings on it were just bad, and
Were they?
They were terrible.
Oh, then my sources are,
They
Peebly
are
pip.
weak.
poobly pop.
They were just not good ratings. Nobody cared about these characters, and the creator of BoJack wasn't involved, so it didn't have that classic BoJack humor. It just had the kind of side joke humor that they have.
You want to know what was also terribly rated? That movie Cats.
Oh, man. Cats has been going down, man.
Downhill.
Isn't that like one of the biggest... It clocked in right at the end, but I think it was technically one of the biggest flops of the decade.
And it just started.
I know.
It just started. I mean, to be fair, a lot of people are like, regular people didn't want the cats to look like that. Furries didn't want the cats to look like that. Why do we want the cats to look like that? But quite frankly, I wouldn't mind having sex with one of these cats.
And there it is.
But,
Now this is a uncomfortable atmosphere.
only if it's Ian McKellen.
Yeah, only.
He licked a plate.
Yeah,
He licked
and I
a
wish
plate.
he was licking my face.
Wow. Magneto, get your...
Yeah, man, maybe. Whew.
Gandalf! No!
That
I
scene
would
where
scream that at him.
he's like falling down that
Screaming
pit
his
and whatnot, and he grabs his sword Glamdring and he like stabs that Balrog. So hot.
That scene in Cats where he grabs his sword and stabs that Balrog.
His beard's all flapping in the wind.
And he goes, "Meow, you fools."
No.
Didn't we have a huge debate in high school over if he says, run you fools, or...
Fly you fools?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is fly you fools.
It is fly you fools, but a couple of our other friends were like, run you fools, or some shit like that.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's no fucking way. It's a classic line. It's well documented.
Well, and don't get me wrong, there's like the classic line confusion, like the whole Luke, I am your father, no, I am your father thing.
Yeah. But this is like on t-shirts and shit, and like in the script and in the book, and like documented. How could you fuck this up, you stupid assholes? Jake and Luke, I'm talking to you.
You guys are basically talking about who shot first, Greedo or Han Solo.
What is your point?
Saying they're the same thing.
Jeff, this isn't an optical illusion.
I feel like I'm being played.
Are you trying to punk us?
Am I being punked to this?
Am
Where's
I being
Ashton
punked?
Kutcher? Where's Ashton Kutcher?
Ashton, are you? It's not a punk. You're being arrested for a DUI. So things that happened on my Christmas of January 8th. No, let's reel back a little bit on that one. In the Cats thing, it's I authentically think that it could have been made bad on purpose as a money laundering scheme. Spend a whole lot of money on celebrity talent and visual effects, even though they look like garbage, getting the rights, and then you've spent so much money, then an extra $20 million can just be swept under the rug pretty easily like that and just get sent to some dickhead's Panama Island.
It's a fascinating theory.
It is...
My theory is
that the movie sucks.
that the movie is really bad.
I mean, they do that with good movies, they do that with bad movies. You remember the food fight thing that John Tron talked about?
Oh, yeah. Was that a money laundering thing?
That was definitely a money laundering. $20 million, and then it made $1,000, quote-unquote, box office, even though it was just DVD sales.
Speaking of, I just was catching up on, as far as conspiracies go on YouTube, I've been catching up on all my videos today, and apparently... what? What are you looking at me like that for?
No, I'm just interested in your story.
Apparently, that one TikTok guy that got really big, and I'm trying to remember, Danny Gonzalez did a video on him.
Oh, yeah. He's the guy with, like, the perm, right?
Yeah. He did another video, and apparently he's back, but pretending to be someone else, and I just think that's hilarious.
Wait, what's the deal?
So the original thing is he was this big TikTok dude. I'm seriously, his name, I cannot remember his name.
It's like David or something? I feel like it's David.
Yeah, I'll look it up here in a minute. But basically, he was on TikTok for a while and he got really big, and then they started doing the whole live thing. And then he started asking people for gifts and saying that he was going to like follow him back, this, that, or the other thing, and he wouldn't do that. And so... one thing leads to another, and he gets banned from TikTok.
Nice.
And then he keeps on posting stuff on his, and he just like it was a whole thing where he was taking advantage of kids or whatever, and he was like 24. But then
not nice.
He went away for a little bit because he got banned from everything, and he was like, there was a few things of him like potentially taking acting classes, all this stuff, and then he came back. That's his name, Paul Zimmer.
Oh, yeah.
But now he's back, and I don't remember what he's going as, but he's just pretending to be a completely different person, and he keeps on being like, ha, yeah, people keep saying we look alike, whoa, and then he said that Paul Zimmer gave all of his accounts away to this dude that hadn't posted anything ever until, like, really recently, and... it was like, it's this whole conspiracy. I totally buy into it because, like, everything, all the points that he makes in the videos, which, like I said, not my video, not my points. I'm just talking about it because I thought it was fun. But it was...
I mean...
it's fascinating.
As far as Cliff Notes go, you did a pretty bang-up job in convincing me that that is a correct conspiracy to have. I mean, it just seems obvious because kids are stupid and use TikTok and they wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You know?
Yeah.
And it's not like Anesian where he gets fired from McDonald's because someone recognizes him, sort of shit. That still makes me giggle. This fucking scumbag piece of shit 2011 YouTuber fucking going around abusing people. Finally gets his just desserts, gets banned, all of his shit, loses all of his money, has to work at McDonald's. Day one, training day, not even a fucking hour into his shift, someone recognizes him, tells his manager that he's a notorious pedophile on the internet, and then he gets fired.
Bam.
From McDonald's.
Insta justice.
Wow.
Good on you, McDonald's.
Good on you, McDonald's. Bad on you, Anesian. Just stop being the way that you are. Go on TikTok. You'll be welcomed there, apparently.
Apparently that's their thing there.
Pedophiles? Yep, go to TikTok.
Oh, boy.
Mountaintime does not endorse pedophiles.
Mountaintime does... Thank you.
Pedophiles, sign up
does,
for Raid
however-
Legends, Shadow Legends.
I was going to say, Mountaintime does, however, endorse Raid Shadow Legends.
Sign up for 20 free pedophiles.
Guys, stop. You're going to convince me to try it out for free.
Oh no.
I can't...
like it so much.
Man, I can't believe I got my friends hooked on this. They won't even talk to me anymore.
They won't look at me in the eyes anymore.
They stop returning my calls.
Quite frankly, they don't even remember my name.
They can't even hear it when I knock on their apartment doors. At least they won't answer.
That's you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
It's because I can't hear you all the way in the back.
Well,
I do my best to be a spaz about it.
get bigger ears.
How many hemorrhages have I had
I don't-
from banging my head against the door? I'll tell you.
Dude,
I can't remember from all the hemorrhages.
the
actually.
game Outer Worlds keeps on trying to give my character a permanent concussion. I think you've given yourself one with my door.
That'd be a fun story. Hey, purposely gave myself a concussion. And
I
now
was
it's
knocking
permanent.
on the door with my head, and now I have a permanent concussion.
The pain never stops.
Slowly but surely, I am turning myself into Todd from BoJack
It's like
Horseman.
that video. It's like that video on Logan Hub where I got 12 staples in my head, and we don't even have footage of it.
I really wish Luke kept that footage.
It was like I just was like talking to the doctor, and he was like, "So how'd you do this?" And I was like, "Making a YouTube video." And he was like, "Oh, did you get it on camera?" I was like, "Nah."
Nah. it's
Wait,
extracted
what are you
somewhere.
talking about?
Oh, we were filming this video. Was it Grab?
That was Blobbo.
Blobbo
Explained.
Explained, there we
Yeah,
go.
and that was the last video at Luke's
Oh.
original high school house. And there's a scene where Nick is jumping downstairs to come and attack me. Originally, he didn't do that, and
Yeah.
we have the footage from that.
I
but
put a
we were
little too
still
much spring into my step,
No.
and I
Yeah, you brained yourself on the
brained
ceiling.
myself on the ceiling.
Like where it arcs down and makes a corner,
Yeah, right on the corner of the ceiling.
and like I was like
Logan
this
was on the
'cause-
ground. I'm holding a machete.
So
My
I didn't
dude.
want anything to do with it. If it's gonna hit me, at least hit my spine.
I was able
That's
to
not a
not-
vital organ. That's a bone. Who cares about
I
it?
was able to A, not land on Logan, and B, not hit him with a machete, which I did drop.
Which also I heard,
And
but
then-
at the same time, everyone else recounted the event as you hit it, your head went back, and blood just sort of golden ratioed across the room.
I was gonna say, because I remember I was sitting there and I was like, "Oh, guys, did we get it?" And then I just felt blood pouring down here, and I was like, "Oh, I don't think we got it."
You pretty much scarred Luke's mom by being like, "Nah, I'm fine."
Yeah, I was-
She's all freaking out, like, "Oh yeah, I gotta call Nick's mom."
Yeah, she thought-
Shanna, I'm really sorry.
she thought there was a lawsuit or some shit on her hands.
Or
and I
a
was like,
death.
Yeah, well, I was hoping.
And
Oh,
Jake
look at
Luke.
that. More negativity.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
Yeah, just really making me feel great right now.
2020 ain't
2020
changing, baby.
Starting off right. For
Merry
fuck's
Christmas,
sake.
fuckers. Jake, Luke, and I.
Christmas, you assholes.
All four of us were cool with it too. We're like, "Yeah, you'll probably need some staples, buddy, but you're good." She's over here screaming, and now we're like, "Okay," before she calls the fucking police.
Yeah, staples in your head is not a fun treatment though. Too, I had the same thing when I was like a kid. I like jumped into a pool that was too shallow, and I split my head open.
Nice.
And the doctor was not having a good day either. He like held me down, and he was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna do it." And I was like, "You're gonna do what?" And he goes, and it's like,
Oh, dude.
ah.
And you're like,
My
"Hey,
doctor-
doc, this is my brain. Can
My
you
doctor was
chill?"
super chill about the whole thing. He was like, "Oh, hey, how'd you do this?" I was like, YouTube videos, like, he's like, "Was it cool?" I was like, "Nah, I didn't even get a shot of it." He's like, well, whatever. He's like, and I was like trying to take a picture of it with my phone. He's like, "You want a little help with that picture there?" I was like, "Oh, absolutely, man." He's like, "I'll get one right now. I'll get it cleaned up. I'll take a little better one, and I'll show you one with the staples in there." And I was like, "Thanks, man." He was just like
Dang.
really cool about the whole thing.
Guess it's just a Florida
Lucky.
thing.
I guess so.
Yeah, it must be.
Florida thing.
A Colorado thing is, I can't tell you what a Colorado thing with doctors is. The
A Colorado thing is waving your hand up to somebody when either you or they like let you cross or change lanes or do anything.
Oh, giving him a quick,
Give a little.
thank you.
Oh, there.
Thank you. A nod and a wave of the hand up is usually a universal sign.
A Colorado thing is being a little bit irate over getting stuck in the snow and waiting for someone to come and help you, but they don't come. Like, come on, this is Colorado, the Canada of America. Someone should be here soon to help you.
Someone out
Please.
there.
Please. If not multiple people, for the love of Christ.
Man, it's been cold lately, but it hasn't been like snowy. It's just been windy cold, which is not my jam.
No, I hate windy cold. I can't wait for it to get warmer though. I really just hate having to be inside all the time.
I mean, I'd be doing it anyways, but
I really enjoy windy.
Well, me too, but
it's nice when it's nice outside.
yeah.
And nice things are nice, aren't they?
Nice things are nice.
I said that to a stranger. He's like, "Yeah, nice things are nice. It'd be nice if you got the fuck away from me." I like windy cold if I'm inside because then it creates like a white noise sort of Star Trek engine sound, like and I'm like looking out my window, seeing trees fly over, my cat's outside flying through the air, and I'm like,
a tornado comes by and like rips apart your neighbor's house, pulls a tree out the ground and starts swinging
and
branches.
I'm like, wow, fuck. Closes shutters, plays games.
Yeah.
Can't see it. It can't be a problem.
No, that's the best part. I'm like, must suck to be outside, but I'm inside. Then I go to work the next morning and I'm like, God damn it! I am outside! I am the outside.
I'll tell you what, though.
I want it to snow again.
Well, I don't know about snow, but I do miss a rainy day, you know? Like a nice downpour.
The lovely rain.
I just want it to be like a warm, sunny day without... I want to be able to skateboard again freely.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did, and now I want to do it again, and I can't because it's cold and inconvenient.
Nick, we're from Colorado. You take your skis outside in the pavement.
You snowboard on the snow, you idiot.
There's no snow. It's winter. You can snowboard. It's Colorado. Just Colorado things. Hashtag golf claps for Colorado.
We gotta get you
Hashtag we don't have Kroger's. We have King Soopers. Fuck all of you.
That threw me off so much the first time I went out of state.
That they had Kroger's instead, but they're the same fucking store. It's like Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Yeah.
You're like, what fucking communist out here is calling them Kroger?
Yeah, what?
What?
Who do you think you are?
What am I, a goblin?
I'm sorry, I thought I was in America.
You guys are goblins, okay? We've got the king of... He's super cool. He's so cool you don't even have to spell super correctly, assholes. He gets us tickets to Waterworld. Where do you go?
Where do you go to Wet and Wild?
What, you go to church? Losers.
That's all they get tickets for. It's to go to a free Sunday service.
They get tickets for a separate Kroger. You go to that Kroger and you get the ticket to the original Kroger.
Each one provides a tour but it's exactly the same tour.
It's a genius business model. We get them coming, we get them going.
And where are they going? They're coming back.
to us.
Oh yeah, baby.
It's a figure-eight system.
Hey, that's rich.
That's rich.
That's rich.
That's rich.
That's rich. I would say the weirdest out-of-state one is like
You guys ever heard of a Publix?
what the?
I don't think so.
Are you just making shit up?
No, that's a East Coast thing as well. At least Florida. That's basically the same thing, and that's the story. That's it.
Wow.
Do they have goblins?
It's all green, so probably.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You do get an advantage. Instead of Waterworld, you got Disney World, and you know, if I had to pick between the two, I don't want to be prejudiced on this one. Not the place filled with piss in the water. Instead, there's piss on the ground and on the seats.
And speaking of piss on the seats, that's going to be the end of our episode today, folks.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, here's something a little bit more new. Why don't we say thank you to our now two Patreons.
Two Patreons!
We got our buddy, as always, Luke Peterson, and
but
then
we also have Courtney Johnson.
Luke Peterson.
Courtney Johnson.
Courtney
Let me
Johansson.
double check that.
That's not
Yeah,
their
we're
last
good.
name. Thanks for watching the episode.
Jeff, I have 5 concussions, okay?
Follow him, follow me, follow him on respective...
We have Twitter,
settings.
we have an Instagram. I'm considering asking questions on Twitter before we do podcasts. If you want to ask us questions for podcasts,
I will
also do that in comments on the video.
Any question you want, go ahead and leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe
We don't
button,
have
click.
enough questions across any platform to just pick one specifically, so anywhere you leave them, we will probably answer them.
We're subtly trying to ask if you guys could ask us how we're doing. For
Please.
once. Please.
Desperate times.
Please. No, we're fine. We're
No,
creative.
but seriously, in 2020 we are going to have a lot of new stuff coming out. We're working on doing more sketches, making some scripts for those,
Learning some
and
new software.
getting some new editing software. So hopefully that'll get really intensive here soon, and really creative and special and bright and fun.
Yeah, we'll get Mountaintime out of its infancy and into toddlerhood.
Yes. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, nerds.
Bye.
I love my mom, not you.